Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Oh, yeah. And he'll get this across midfield as it's brought down following a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He is in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, LA. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Mims sent in motion here. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Slot receiver, headed right. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. On the ground, McLaughlin. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. One quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
Here's Nix to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set. Ready.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Here's 2nd and 6. Conklin goes in motion. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now, Herbert. Over the top. He's got it. Mike Williams. Touchdown Chargers.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Makes the score. Chargers 14, Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles.
At their own 26-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. Herbert to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Shut up. 18 Pioneers, 79 Broncos.
Mims sent in motion here. Second down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Hawk 7, here we go, sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, right side, he's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A first down throw for Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They send Sutton in motion.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw is Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and third down coming up.
Trap 60. Here we go.
Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Let's go.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On first down, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about...
That is caught. What a throw. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Come on, set. Take go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Still going! DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Panther 11, Panther 11, go!
Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Nix now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ready, run! Set, go. Set.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
21. We'll go going. Ready?
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike, in this case.
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Past midfield. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, And yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
12.
On play action now, Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Third and long.
59.
To throw, it's Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Ingram.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Broncos 14.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Herbert to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Viking 18. Come on, set. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
18 card.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself...
Hey, yo, fresh out the... Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.